Happy Monday!
Happy Monday!
That was delayed.
That was not delayed. That was right on time.
That was a little delayed.
That was
Anyways,
delayed.
guys, last 2 days together of this round in this group.
I feel like it started yesterday.
I feel like
And then I do core kinetics after the end of the workout. And I go, never mind, that started a month ago.
Yeah, today was the long one, right? Oh my goodness. But yeah, guys, we're crushing it. We're doing it, right? During the holidays. Like I say it over and over and over again. I'm so proud of you guys.
Yeah, you're killing it.
It's huge. And I know I've talked to some of you guys privately when you're like, gosh, I haven't really been like totally on. I've been really good with my workouts, but not my nutrition or vice versa. And guys, being 60% on is 60% better than being 0% on. So be proud of that. That is amazing, especially during the holiday season.
I had like 8 cookies yesterday.
He did.
No, literally. And I actually, you know what? This is something I learned about eating well. I felt like crap today.
Yeah.
Period from it. Like, I don't feel good. And my workout was kind of, because my body was like, where'd your nutrition go?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
And I know for me, like sometimes I'll take those kind of things as a learning tool, right? So even though you're like, I feel horrible, I ate bad, take it as a positive. Take it as a learning curve or a learning experience where you're like, okay, well now I know how my body feels when I don't feed it the right thing. Or here's a reminder of why I shouldn't do that, because I've done that a few times where I'm just, I'm so full.
Especially through the holidays. It's easy through the holidays. It is so much harder to do what we are all doing than it is to just dive in and be like, oh, I can't be 100% on. I'm just going to eat everything.
Yeah.
Like people go the opposite way. So that's and then we'll get into what we're talking about. Sorry, this is so learned. But people feel like if they're not making forward progress, like, oh, I'm not 100% on and I'm not losing 1,000,000 pounds or doing this or this or this, especially during a time like the holidays, they feel like they're not making progress. If you're staying the same during the holidays, you're making progress, because everything around you is trying to make you like just indulge.
Exactly.
So if you're managing to turn any of that away, you're making progress. Like that's actually massive. Imagine what you'll do mentally when January rolls around and everybody's in the fit shape and like, let's do this.
They're just
you're already
beginning.
Like,
you already
come
got,
on.
Yeah, you already have kind of those steps and the building blocks that you need to then just knock it out of the park.
Yes. So speaking of that, speaking of January and starting to make a plan, if you have not already given us your plan to move forward, make sure you email us today, send us a message, and let us know what's going on, because if we don't prepare, we're preparing. If we fail to prepare, we're preparing to fail. That's the one, right?
Yeah.
So we've got to make a plan. So if you're feeling like, hey, you know what, that round was great, but I got the holidays coming up, we've got so much, I feel like maybe I need to take a little step back. That's fine. We've got to never give up. It's a private accountability group that we can plug you into that's a little bit more laid back than these challenge groups, right? So if that's where you want to be, that's totally fine. You can be there. If you want to join us, we're going to start on the 19th, which is next Monday. We're going to do a 3-week program group just to get us through the holidays. Okay, that's going to be, again, very similar to this group where everybody's a lot more active. So either one of those is an option. We just need to know what you want to do.
Yes, so we want to make sure that we plug you in somewhere. So either the group starting the 19th or the Never Give Up Facebook group, which is an ongoing Facebook group, like he said, because we have an amazing, awesome group starting January 9th called The Health Bet.
This is no game, yo.
It is kind of a game. It's a challenge, which is kind of gamey. I don't know. Anyways, so what it is it's going to be a 4-week group that we're going to run through the Challenge Tracker app. And everybody that participates and qualifies has the opportunity to win a portion of an up to $3 million pot.
Boom.
Just for getting healthy and fit.
Yep. For doing what you guys just did, the only difference is you're going to earn money doing it.
You're going to earn money.
Each party's going to be like, here you go.
And what an incentive is that? And it's not only just the money, it kind of motivates you, and it's going to be a fun group. Like everybody's going to be gung-ho. It's going to be amazing. So I'm going to tell you really quick what the qualifications are. So it starts January 9th. And what the qualifications are is you need to log at least 3 workouts every week for the 4 weeks. So one a day. So at least 3 a week. Yeah.
Yeah, you said it right.
But one each, yeah. And at least 5 Shakeologies every week for 4 weeks. And what you have to do, you have to take a picture of your beautiful Shakeology, which a lot of you already do. So, and that's it. And you do that for 4 weeks, and then Beachbody writes you a check and sends it to you. How much? We don't know. It depends on how many people participate. It depends on how many people qualify, because a lot of people are like gung-ho at first. They're like, sure, I'm gonna post, and then they kind of forget. So it's a benefit to us in our group.
They start the pot at $2 million this time. and then they add to it for a certain amount of time.
Up to $3 million.
Up to $3 million. So it could be up to a $3 million pot, and they take everybody that's in it and everybody that qualifies. And if you qualified, you do those requirements, they just split it amongst everybody and say, here's your portion of that $3 million or whatever it is.
Isn't that what he just said?
Kind of, but I just re-explained it in case
I know.
somebody...
He likes to explain. I'm really quick and like bullet pointy. That's why I always say, you guys message me if I'm like confusing, because sometimes I do that. But anyways, guys, it's gonna be awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. We've done one of these groups before. They had it before. This is the second time they're going to do it. I don't know if they'll do it again. And that group was ridiculous. I mean, like tons of interaction. So they're really fun groups.
Yes. So guys, make sure you post below. If you haven't already told us what your plan is going forward, post it below saying, I want in the January 19th group, or I want in the Never Give Up group, and I sure as heck am going to be a part of that health bet group, right?
Absolutely.
So.
All right, everybody. You guys have a fantastic Monday. Everybody eat well, and we will see you guys very soon.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.